Commander Cook here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and that is make a clone trooper of myself. So basically what I would look like if I was a clone trooper. His name is Commander Cook, and that's mainly because my last name is Cook, but I'm going to say that his backstory is that he was just a cook who made food for the soldiers, and eventually throughout the war he moved up to the rank of commander. If you're new to the channel, I try to upload every 7 to 10 days, and mostly I make videos about custom clone troopers, but I've also done things like make a 3D printed Kylo Ren helmet. So if you enjoy the video and would like to help the channel grow, consider subscribing, it really helps out a lot. So for my base figure, I'm going to be using a Commander Bly, and that is mainly because I like the realistic body and pauldron. Also, I like the color of the comma. I started on the figure by dismantling all the pieces as well as removing anything unnecessary like the helmet. I also cut off and dremeled the ammo mags that were on the pauldron and bicep area. After this, I'll start sanding the figure as well as the pauldron. Once I've got that done, I'm going to remove some unneeded paint with 100% acetone. When doing this, you'll want to make sure your acetone has no dyes, and when using the cotton ball, don't rub hard, and also don't use one area of a cotton ball twice. I did accidentally stain some yellow on his left leg, but I decided to leave it just because it looked like forest weathering. I used Q-tips to get into the smaller and harder to reach areas, as well as clean up anything that I missed. Sometimes the acetone can leave behind a rough texture, so I went back and sanded those areas again. After that, it was time to begin painting, and I started out by sanding down the helmet, then spraying it with some white spray paint and letting that dry while we work on the body. Sometimes if I need help outlining an area that I need to paint, I'll just use a pencil or pen. Before I add my main paint, I am going to first cover the painting areas with some gray paint just to make it easier to get the regular colors across. For my main color, I was going for kind of a baby blue, but my first version was too light, so I mixed that one with a darker blue, and that ended up looking pretty good. From there, I moved on to the belt, which I painted a light gray. I didn't like the way that the side piece on the pauldron was sitting. I wanted it to be more flat instead of angled, so I cut that up and then attached it correctly. Once I did that, I went ahead and reattached the belt and comma. For the helmet, I painted the visor the same light gray as the belt and then added on the rest of the details. After this, I attached a few extra pieces to help give the figure some more character. From there, I moved on to weathering, and something I tried this time that I thought was pretty cool was giving the guns rust by just dry brushing on some orange paint. The last thing I did for this figure was attach the helmet. Again, if you enjoyed the video and would like to help the channel grow, consider subscribing. It really helps out a lot. Thank you so much everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.